I was not getting anywhere with him. Horrible plane. Ken had an idealized the lack of consistency from one jurisdiction to another. Various police departments weren't sharing information across jurisdictional lines. This became blatantly obvious fairly early on in a series of vertical templates, and so I was asking him to look at it. He said, you see it now?
And devoid of any content.
Yeah, I know more about this. My class is good.
Well, I feel good. Working hard on my case.
And murdered 2 women.
The killer came in from the night and then returned to it with an ease that had...
The caller on the other end of the phone saying, Sheriff, frankly, they didn't hear whether they were dead or alive.
I got a call from the local authorities saying that Ted had escaped.
I was concerned.
Good when you have the person that did it and say,
It was that bad.
Wide searches were made for Leech in Lake City. Division of Forestry Workers, deputies.
My sheriff and his artists to make a big deal.
If you're a beginner nail tech, this video is for you. Stop scrolling. So first, this is what my client wanted, as you guys seen, copy and paste today. But one thing I will say is, with 7 years in the industry, there are so many people that like to gatekeep out here. And I have decided, instead of doing another online course, I'm going to make all of the information free and do the online course on here. Yay, it's giving Baddie Nail Tech University. So pretty much what you guys can expect is anything you want to see, go ahead and comment and I will make a video educating you guys. So from sanitation, application, drilling, filing, all of the sorts, nail art, gel art, textured art, you guys want to see it, I will be making videos. So hopefully I can help out as many nail techs to run their own business. Girls need to stick together, and I feel like there's so many people out here not trying to tell people how they got to where they got. But like I said, being successful in this industry is about having a good community, and I 100% believe in it. So if you're a beginner and you want to learn how to take your nail game up, this is the site. This is the time, girl. We're going to get you right. Go ahead and press that subscribe, comment what you guys want to see, and I'll make sure I make a video.
Hey guys, join me on a 2-client nail day as a 17-year-old nail tech. So my first appointment was at 10:30. This is my recurring client, Monse. We are going to be going shorter than usual because she's going to be taking classes during the summer. But for the base, we're going to be going in with Dynamic Nail Supply. But don't we love whenever our clients get like the most amazing like inspo? Like this inspo was so cute. For short nails, like they were really cute. It was 1 white French tip, 1 pink French tip, 2 full color nails with 3D art and gold charms, and then a 3D flower in the middle finger. And our appointment ended at 12:13, and the total was $35 plus $15 design. My next appointment starts at 2 p.m. This is my client Victoria. Because she's in a lot of curricular activities, we usually go a little bit shorter, but this time we went a little bit longer because it's the summer. Like, who doesn't want to go a little bit longer for the summer? Like, let's have fun. But for the design, we're going to be doing pink French tip with 3D art. We're going to be doing cheetah print, but on one out of 2 or 3 nails is going to have like a blooming gel flower with gold charms in the middle. And again, like this design was so cute. Like my clients today ate up on all the inspo. Like it came out so pretty. But the appointment ended at like 4, and the total was $45 plus $10 design.
Welcome to episode 1 of Nail Tech University, where we're focusing on acrylic application. So let's get right into it. Do you see where I am angling my brush? You want it to be pointed down. I believe it's a 45-degree angle. Don't quote me on that. You see how I'm waiting for the polymerization process to happen? You want that bead to look buttery before you start applying it to the nail. Once you see this process happen, you can start applying. You see how my nails also pointed downwards? Gravity will be your best friend as a beginner because you want that acrylic to be guided downwards. So keep that nail pointed down and do not start swiping until your bead has hardened enough to where it's not running down the nail. You know your bead is too runny if it is not staying in the spot you put it, and you know it is not enough monomer if you cannot move it easily after applying. So I always will believe in using better products, as it is a lot easier to get a better application that way. So this is Valentino's Bad and Bougie. You can choose to use whatever brand you like. This is just what I recommend for beginners. And for that cuticle bead, did you see how I started it lower than the cuticle and meshed it up into it? That's the key to a seamless blend. Do not start that cuticle bead right at the cuticle, and don't apply too much acrylic right at the skin. You don't need it. The apex is built a little bit after the cuticle. That is a very big deal. So when you are applying, go ahead and start that first bead at where you want your apex to start, and let the rest of the acrylic run its way down, and then you can start applying your cuticle bead. Your apex bead should be built with this one, and then your second bead should be to reinforce your apex and leave a seamless cuticle. You can choose to use 3 beads. I just personally think it's a waste of product, but I do understand as a beginner you might want to use a little extra. Totally fine. I highly recommend you take your time and start off slow. You do not have to rush with this process. Yes, as a beginner it can be tough doing an application, but you will get there. Just keep going, keep watching tutorials, and make sure that you are always investing in better products and education. Hope this helped you guys. Okay, bye.
We are back with another nail day. Today we have 3 clients, and my first client is Jordan. We did a soak off and a fresh set of gel X on her, and we decided to go with short square for today. We did a light pink French tip with leopard print. I believe leopard is the correct term for this and not cheetah, because I think the last time that I said cheetah print, I got like cooked in my comment section. So my apologies, guys. I'm trying to use the right verbiage today. Anyways, these came out really cute. We used a few different shades from Sean Legend's gel polish line, and all of the different shades that we use in all of these sets are going to be listed in the caption. But my next client came in, and her name is Kat. We did a soak off and another fresh set of gel X, which I was obsessed with these. We did these like negative space yellow stripes, which something about them, I am just so obsessed. I really, really loved these. We used shade Fia Get Me Not from Sean Legend, which is my current favorite light yellow shade. I've been using it a ton recently, and everyone has seemed to really love it. But these were so cute. They were kind of giving like a coastal summer vibe, which I think would be perfect for a vacation. And for my last client, she came in for a full set of gel X. Her name is Carly, and we did a really pretty baby pink on her. It's shade Powder Room from Sean Legend, and we did some really pretty seashell designs with pearls. These are perfect for summer if you're wanting something that's not too crazy but still fun, and she was my last client of the day.
How much money I made as an independent nail tech in a 3-client nail day. So my first client of the day was at 10 a.m. and we're going to be doing a 3-week medium fill on her. Now this is my girl Caitlin. You have definitely seen her in a bunch of my other videos. She just lets me freestyle every single time she comes in, and it's absolutely my favorite thing ever because I can literally do whatever and she's just like, girl, go for it. But I'm taking my favorite cover powder ever, Perfect Nude by Valentino. You can use my code HOTGIRLHAND to save. The set I did today I've seen floating around on my Instagram, so I just wanted to recreate it because I thought it was so cute, and it's definitely like so springy. But y'all, my iPad died in the middle of recording, so I wasn't able to finish out the recording for this set, but it did come out super, super cute. It took me 2 hours and her total was 104. And then my second client of the day was at 12 o'clock, and we're going to be doing a medium 2-week fill on her. Now this is my girl Brittany, and my girl is definitely a little bit more on the chic, like simple side. Like she's always doing French tip, chrome, something like that. But she came in with the cutest inspo picture. She did get her inspo picture from Pinterest, but I have no idea what happened to it. So unfortunately, I will not be able to insert it, but I have seen this set float around on Instagram before, and it's so cute. But her set did take me about 2 hours to achieve, and her total at the end was $93. And then my last and final client of the day was at 3:30, and we're going to be doing a 4-week medium fill on her. Now this is my girl Unique, and she is my ducky girl. Every single time I post one of her sets, y'all are like, ew, I hate duck nails, but honestly, y'all, I love the way that we do them. I just take one of my coffin tips and I flip it upside down, and that's how I kind of get the duck shape. It's not too much, but it's just the right amount of like flared to be so cute. I don't know how to explain it. But she's gonna go to Miami, so she wanted to do something super cute, so we decided on this cheetah set, and it took me 2 hours to achieve, and her total was $104.
Hey y'all, watch me do this $500 duck nail set from start to finish. Yes, you heard that right, $500. Here are the nails all shaped and ready to be primed. I always do this step 2 times to make sure my nails last, and they do. And here I am doing a 1 bead method with my D&D brush. Next, I'm filing using a large carbide bit. Everything I use is linked in my Amazon storefront. And then we're doing a brown airbrush ombre. The airbrush always gives a seamless ombre. I love it. Next, we're adding some animal print, charms, and here's how the nails came out. Would you pay $500 for this set? Because I would. Literal perfection.
imaginary